Hello there, I'm Yuri from the Umber Fox HQ.
And I'm Hayley from SingleMummy.net, and we're here to talk to you about our visit to Mind Candy, the company responsible for the hit social game Moshi Monsters.
Yeah, we've been there a couple of weeks ago to take a look at how they built the game.
There's currently around 20 million children play it, with about 65% being girls. It's basically an adopt-a-pet kind of thing. It's sort of, you mentioned along the lines of Tamagotchi, didn't it? And things like that.
Tamagotchi.
Yeah, and so it's
after
kind
2 days.
Yeah, we know that he, would kill it. The idea is you feed your pet and you nurture it, and it can play games. And the interesting thing that I found about it was the fact that it's quite an educational game. And children can actually learn through it, so it was good to hear that some teachers have started using it in the classroom and stuff like that for IT. It's still rapidly growing, and most of the game is free to use. There are memberships that you can get, but for the majority of it it's free to use, so it was quite interesting to talk to them, wasn't it?
Did you know they started, first of all, they weren't going to be Moshi Monsters. The name for the game was going to be Puzzle Monsters.
Yes, and the children didn't like it.
Yeah, I know why. It kind of sucks.
Yeah, I think it was more the fact that it sounded educational and they need to be stealth in their education.
My point, exactly.
Exactly, and I beat you to it with your point.
You did. What happened is they showed it to teachers and they showed it to adults, to parents, and
who loved it.
Who loved it, absolutely loved the Puzzle Monsters, because the kids were going to learn so much.
Yeah.
And then they showed it to kids.
Who hated it.
Yeah. Maybe that's why I hated it then.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Because of this whole features of none of the messages being instant, and they having like a huge team of moderators that we saw there anyways, and we're gonna be seeing them anyways. None of the messages are
it's not live instant. It's not like Facebook where obviously you can post a status, people can immediately reply, and obviously it's not like MSN where you can then chat with people. It's like, it's more like a forum, but a moderated one. So you post a message, that's checked before it goes live, or I don't know if it was checked before it goes live, or they just pick up the.
They have softwares and the moderators that check everything.
They have obviously banned words and things like that, so it goes through the system to check it. But there are guys dedicated to moderating these messages.
Funnily enough, some newspaper published this week an article saying about how unsafe it is for children and everything.
Yeah, along with an image which could very easily have been photoshopped.
Exactly.
To basically show, they were basically claiming that paedophiles and things like that were getting on there. But this image that they claimed showed that it could happen, could have quite easily been photoshopped to put these messages on there. So it really is not possible. We've seen the proof.
Yeah. Funnily enough, the same newspaper that did this article, they published in the beginning of the year in March how safe and how awesome the website is. And
how well it was doing.
Exactly. And even the is it the daughter or the granddaughter of the director?
Yeah, it was something like that, wasn't it?
Was a member and enjoyed the website and had never had any problems with it.
Parents were posting saying how safe they thought it was and what have you, and and it's not, nothing has changed. It is still safe. This article has been.
If nothing has gotten even better.
Yeah, it's growing and developing day by day.
It is. It's basically a website that is It's the website that's growing faster on the internet today. It's definitely the one for children that's growing.
It's catching up with things like Club Penguin, which obviously is Disney and does have a bigger kind of following, so to speak.
But Moshi Monsters is growing faster than Club Penguin.
And they, they're developing it and they're developing their merchandise and things like that, but they're being careful with their developing because they don't want to just shove their logo on anything. They're actually thinking about their products.
Exactly.
Such as their Moshi bands, which they're bringing out in October.
In October, and they have a couple of other cards as well. I don't know if we're supposed to be talking about them anyways.
I think we are, because we've got the press releases.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay, then we are supposed to be talking about them. No, but oh no, we're not supposed to show them. but we're gonna be doing that anyways.
We don't have them anyway.
I do.
Oh, you little shit.
I am. Yes, they have some new card games coming out, and some very awesome new things coming out as well.
Along with a set of books with the Penguin group.
Yes, Penguin group.
Penguin book.
Penguin book. No, it's not Penguin. It's the Penguin. It is.
Ladybird. It's not
Ladybird.
It's Ladybird. That's who it is.
It is.
We've talked shit for about the past 2 minutes.
We did. More than 2 minutes, I'd say.
Should we do a little wrap up that you can then put on to cut out the past 3 minutes?
Yeah, we should. Probably.
Yeah.
What should we say?
So finally, we'd just like to say a really quick thank you to everyone that we met on the day, especially Jade, the lovely PR girl from Lewis PR, who made sure that we were all sorted, had everything sorted for the kids and what have you. She was absolutely lovely, and we've stayed in contact with her, sorting out competitions and everything, which you need to visit our blogs to check out. And
of course, Michael, aka Mr. Moshi, Mr. Moshi, aka Michael Ashton, which is the creator of the game that actually received us there and shake their hands and everything. It's so, you know.
We've shaked hands with the creator of Moshi Monsters.
Yeah, it's cool. And Ed as well from the marketing. He has so many stuff.
It only took off the game after Ed arrived. So.
It is, and it basically showed us everything, how he grew and everything.
Yeah.
He sent us some awesome material for us to take a look at it.
And the guy that showed us how to draw.
Yes.
Thank you to him. So that was really good.
Mr. Tangerine. No, it wasn't Tangerine.
And thank you to our moody taxi driver at the end of the day. You were lovely.
Very.
So yeah, that was lovely.
Hey, you helped me taking the buggy off.
Yeah. And finally, don't forget to visit both of our blogs, as we are both running competitions for Moshi Monster memberships.
Yep.
And it's well worth it. So yeah, we now have to go and save children from beating up bushes in the back garden.
Yes, I think they're using a polo stick as a trimmer or something.
Yeah.
It's getting quite vile.
Thankfully, it's not my garden, it's Yuri's, so I'm not so worried.
Yeah, but your son is about to fall off the trampoline.
He's actually fine.
Bye.
Bye.
This is Yuri from UmberVox.net and
Hayley from SingleMummy.net.
And we say
bye. And don't forget to visit madbloggers.co.uk.
Yeah, don't forget to visit
Mad
Bloggers. Well, what she said, exactly. The address is going to be here on the bottom as well.
Yeah, exactly. Bye.
Bye. It's a wrap.
We're far too chatty and just normal.
But that's how it looks better.
Yeah.
Do you want to try and do a serious one? Or
no, we're never going to get a serious one.
No, I don't think so as well.